Cool FM live and local, brought to you by Ed Morse Automotive Group. Ed Morse Automotive. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Joining me right now is this man right here, Dwight Hull of Whetstone, Arizona. Dwight, you, I understand, are going to be on Monster Quest, the big History Channel show. That show was actually on for many years, but then it stopped, and now it's back on again, right?
That is correct. Yeah, it ran for, I believe, 4 or 5 seasons, and then they stopped it for a year or two, and then they picked up again, and they're redoing and revamping the series. So yeah, they contacted me, and I did a segment for them. Yeah.
Now, the segment, I understand, is going to air February 27th. Is that a Friday? Or
that is a Friday night.
A Friday night,
yes.
8 o'clock Arizona time on the History Channel, Monster Quest. How did this all come to be, and what was the process? Because you actually had to fly to, was it Seattle?
I did, yeah. I had to fly actually to Seattle, stay overnight at a hotel, and then the next day, they brought me down. They already had a studio all set up in one of the big conference rooms of the hotel, and did a very long, almost 4-hour interview with several cameras. In fact, I was interviewed by the main interviewer, and apparently I fascinated him enough where the director actually took notes, and at the end of the interview, he's like, whoa, wait, I got a lot of questions too. So he asked a lot of questions, and then they opened it up to the camera guys. The camera guys were asking me questions. So it was a great shoot. It was a lot of fun, a lot of information, and I'm really excited about how this is going to come out.
So you could actually be featured in quite a big piece on this. I guess who knows? You never know with the editing process.
Exactly.
But they did talk to you for quite a bit.
A long time, yeah. So the way they put it to me when this series basically broke and came on air, the producers contacted us and told my wife Rhonda that I was going to be, in their words, the quote, grand finale, the last show grand finale. So I don't know if that means I'm going to be the whole hour or whether it's just going to be, one of the segments again, but either way, it's going to be a really exciting thing for me.
Monster Quest, the name of the show on the History Channel, Friday, February 27th, 8 p.m. This man right here will tell his story about your abduction. When did that happen, or just give us a little brief synopsis without giving too much details?
Well, it happened on May 4th. 2022. My wife's off camera giving me directions because, believe me, I need it. 2022, May 4th is when it happened at our house.
In Whetstone.
In Whetstone,
because you live out in
Arizona.
the desert there in Whetstone.
Right. We live in a house in Whetstone. I can't give a lot of information on it because I am kind of contract bound to the History Channel. But we did write a book called The Golden Awakening, which features all of it, and I'll be speaking about that also in the History Channel Monster Quest. So yeah, it was an eye-opening, life-changing experience for me, and that's why we call it the Golden Awakening, because these beings were a shiny gold color, and it awakened our both curiosity. It changed our lives. It was a life-changing thing.
Well, you'll get the full story February 27th, 8 p.m., Friday night on the History Channel with Monster Quest. Thank you so much, Dwight, for joining us.